TPOT 17 was a very eventful episode, meaning there was a ton of Easter eggs. First off, after Pin was done running up the stairs, she started sweating acid. This is a reference to the earlier BFDIA days. Also, no one else seems to be sweating, and I find that pretty interesting. Something kind of stupid I found is that when the eliminated contestants are trying to break open the door, they never thought to use saw to slice it open. When 4 eliminates Yellowface, you can see a smiley face for a split second. It's also weird how 4's arm turned green while eliminating Yellowface. Is that a reference to 2? Tennis Ball's version of the board definitely has some hidden messages, but I can't figure out what this could mean. If you know, put it down in the comments. It looks like Tree is getting flashbacks from this scene. This is because in BFB, Tree was stuck like that for quite a while. Not an insanely hidden Easter egg, but when Bottle gets recovered by Tree, she says, "And I was dead," which is a reference to her phrase in BFB, in which whenever someone dies, she would just say, "and," whatever their name is dead. When Tree tries to leave the haunted house, he realizes that the door is locked. But not just with 1 lock, but 13 locks, which sounds like a random number, right? Wrong. 13 locks being on that door is a reference to an escape room called 13 Locks. When Tennis Ball is trying to find a note about the animals in Pillow's note thingy, he reads out loud what he skims through, and one of them literally reveals Bombie's horrific secret. For those who don't know, in BFB 10, Loser's reading Donut's diary, and in the diary he reads that there is a horrific secret about Bomby. I made a theory about this a while ago, and I thought Bombie's secret was that he was a vampire, but that turned out to be false. When Tennis Ball is reading Pillow's notes, he reads, "Killing Bomby equals bad luck." This is huge. This is Bombie's secret that everyone has been trying to figure out for years. But who actually has the bad luck from killing Bomby? Well, the first person to kill him ever was Fiery, way back in the first season of BFDI. And then in the same season, after killing Bomby, Fiery got Dream Island stolen from him. So I definitely think that this is true. Anyways, enough rambling. Let's move on. Book actually looks up the definition of the force horse inside of her dictionary. And it says that the force is one of the rarest species in Gwiki. When aggravated, the force can reach speeds of up to 444.4 miles per hour. However, the force is a sensitive creature and could engage in frantic and destructive behavior when not handled carefully. I think that if they would have actually read the definition, like really read it, then maybe they could have tamed the force down and stopped him from going crazy. The face Golf Ball makes in this scene is the same face and animation used in BFDI 10. When TV gets pushed out of the elevator by Tree, TV acts like they couldn't do anything else. But last episode, TV was literally using his camouflage abilities. If I was TV, I would have just used those abilities. I wonder why they didn't do that. One is the biggest liar. One was trying to make it seem like they were on Donut's side in this scene by saying it was so unfair how Pencil joined the game and that Donuts had to deal with her and all that. But one, you are the literal reason that Pencil is in the game. During the rejoin, one switched the board from saying 1 contestant gets to rejoin to 2 contestants get to rejoin. This just shows how much of a liar one is. You can actually solve the puzzle on the back of Loser's cereal. I tried to solve it, but this is as far as I got before getting completely confused. So if you got it right, let me know in the comments. Another thing I noticed about Loser's cereal is that it says that it is best if used by August 17th, 2021. That box of cereal is over 3 years old. In the BFDI world, instead of Google, the search engine they use is actually called Boing, as we see price tag searching on it. When Pin went over to have a deep conversation with Pencil, well, maybe not conversation since Pencil didn't even say a word, but anyways, that's besides the point. I noticed that Pin and Pencil are both objects to write with, which gives me even more hope that they will have an amazing arc together. I have a theory about the end credit scene. I believe that 1 is going to try to make a deal with 6. Will 6 agree? I don't know. But anyways, that's about it for the video. If you enjoyed, then make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you can be notified whenever I make another BFDI video like this one. Anyways, that's about it. Bye, guys.